Ouch.
Wait. Hi, sunshines. Go back to our channel. I'm TaylorAnne.
And I'm LoriAnne.
And together we are
MADCURLS.
And welcome to a bathroom chat video. Bathroom product stash chat. Yes, we decided to kind of film almost like a what's in our bathroom because this is where the products kind of are. Of sorts. Because, well, I still have a bin in my room. You have some bins.
I have a huge bin in my room.
Yeah.
This is a telltale sign, a very accurate kind of snapshot view of the stuff that we reach for daily. And we are constantly kind of like daily switching it up these days, right?
So it's stuff that we're using and then also stuff that we want to use. So, I don't know, we each have our own one of these.
Yes.
It's like 1, 2, 3, 4 shelves.
Right.
We got them from IKEA. So like you have one and I have one. What's going on yours? Because mine's like stuff I want to use, stuff I like.
Yes, mine is yours? Stuff that my favorites that I reach for. It's basically my favorite stuff. I try to organize it today when I knew we were going to do this video to kind of yeah, so up here these are my like cleansers, and these are the things that I like then it starts kind of like my favorites, not in any particular order, but it's things that I don't want to keep out of my eyesight because I might forget about it. So
yeah, mine is, I don't even know, because I told you guys, well, I said with my other haircut before I cut my hair again, or big chop twice as you called it. Like basically everything was working for my hair. The only time it won't work is if the products actually don't mix and stuff starts flaking. But other than that, pretty much everything works. So I like have a shelf of like leave-ins and gels that I like that I mix and match, and got some gels and a refresher, and then this top part is like my toothpaste and deodorant and stuff. This is stuff I want to try.
Basically, for those that are new to our channel, these products in here we've had for ever since our channel has opened, and we've filmed tons of videos on them. We've done lots of kind of like giveaways. These are things that we kind of like never want to part with it. Every now and then we revisit it. Sometimes we revisit these products in the form of a wheelbarrow, and we'll find uses for like mix and match and different things. But this lately, with your hair being cut and us just kind of like, oh, I forgot about these things. Then we're just like, okay, like not so fast. And so we've been kind of bringing them back into the bathroom, and I have really been trying new things every day. Yeah,
so am I. I'm really always like kind of like mixing and matching different leave-ins, different gels. Like today, I went through LoriAnne's stash. So if you're new to our channel, we're just basically chatting. I don't even know, like this was kind of supposed to be like a bathroom chat, talk about our products. We're talking about hair and products in this video, so that's just kind of how we're gonna go on, I guess. Talk about hair and products. But so you had a box of products that's different from my box of products, and I had to go through her box of products the other night because I was like, you know what, I want to see what you have. And so what's in my hair right now is what you had. In your room is the WeDad Advanced Climate Control, the Heat and Humidity Gel, the Stronger Hold one. I didn't care for this when my hair was longer. I didn't like it, but I love it now that my hair is short. I like it. It hit different.
Because at the time we felt like it was very deceiving because of the like anti-humidity. And we felt like wow, but like nothing can kind of like really get rid of that humidity. And the first couple of ingredients like had some sort of glycerin in it.
And the second ingredient,
so we're like, where did they get that
Advanced Climate Control?
So that was kind of strange. But you like it now?
So I think my favorite WeDad line was actually the Vita Curl, and they got rid of the Vita Curl for the Vital Curl, and I didn't really care for the Vital Curl gel as much as the original Vita. But the Advanced Climate Control was never really one of my favorites. You always like the Curl Quencher gel, which I've been using as well.
Yes.
So these WeDad gels are like my main one and dones. So today I felt like doing a one and done, so I used this gel right here, and it's a great one and done on my really short hair.
Feather Light cream. Did you think about? I love that.
You know, with this hair, like I like gels. Like I feel like with creams, obviously going to give me a lighter hold. So I haven't really dived into gels or creams by themselves. I feel like I always end up putting a gel on it.
So this is, and you have this one in here. So this is the moisturizing styling gel. This is the blue line. Okay. So
maybe once my hair grows out a little bit more again, then I'll start with creams again. But right now, I just like it kind of compact, and I use gels, and so this is what's in my hair.
And it is completely dried.
It is going to shine.
Yeah, I don't know what happened here. I just embraced the frizz. I said I look like Macy Gray, bless her heart. And you started singing that song.
I try. I say goodbye and I jump.
Try to walk away and I stumble. Okay, so don't I have like the Macy Gray vibe here? So it was going to take too much time, and I have too much to do after we film this video. So I was taking section by section, and kind of like finger coiling it. But it is just way too frizzed out. It is September, what, 23rd?
Yes.
And I thought so much so that it had, like, the humidity had gone and the heat had gone, that, because I'm wearing sleepers at night.
Yeah.
Like feeties.
And the boys are running heaters, and we had to shut that operation down. We're like, we don't put the heat on until like November.
Yeah.
You know, money bags is.
So I was shocked today when my hair started getting frizzier and frizzier and frizzier, and I'm just like, what in the world? And I'm just like, okay, so it's still hot. I started feeling the heat.
I feel like this is the time of year where you wake up and it's cold, but by the afternoon, it's hot. So even for like work, I don't know how to dress, because in the morning I'm freezing and I want to put on turtlenecks and sweaters and everything, but then it'll be like 12 and I'm in the classroom like sweating because it's 75 degrees outside.
Oh, I think it's a little late for that. I always felt like when I was young, it always was like around that September 8th, like the first day of school, September 3rd, like right after Labor Day to like the 8th. Like, to me, this is pretty late. That's why I'm shocked.
The weather's weird, though.
Heat,
right? The world is weird.
Yeah.
So the weather is weird.
Yeah, 2020.
You know? The weather's just weird.
This speaks to the 2020 vibe. But no, it's kind of cute. So this is a classic example of you just have to go with the flow. Like,
did you say what was in it?
Okay, no, what I have in here today is, because you raved so much about this, so I reached for...
The wrong section? You were in my stuff?
Yeah. So I want to try this. Oops. I tried this the other day, the Sotanicals Curl Supreme. It's not on their website because you talked about it the other day and people were like asking you where you got it. And it's all sold out.
I didn't even know. You know what? Where did I get that? I think I got it from your stuff too. And because we say like the Sotanicals leave-ins and the treatments, like they're all like super good. So to me, I feel like they're all kind of interchangeable, but they're really not, because they have different smells and different ingredients, but they all work the same. So I grabbed that one because I was grabbing the Frizz Whiz, and you got them all over here. You got the Frizz Whiz.
Yeah.
And whatever this one is, the mango dip and slip.
Dangling slip.
Yeah.
And so then I have the slip and slide.
Yeah. So I grabbed this, the Curl Supreme, and I used it with the Alikay.
Okay.
So I used it with the Alikay Naturals, the lemongrass styling mousse, and then the Eco Gel. And I posted a picture, and people were like, "Oh my gosh, your hair is so shiny! It's so shiny! What's in your hair?" And so those were the 3 products in my hair. And so I guess people were going to like get them all, and they went to the Sotanicals site and they didn't have it. And I didn't realize people were going to be like, "Oh, what's in your hair?" and really want to know what was in my hair, and then go to the Sotanicals site. I didn't even think about it, but I was like, here's what's in my hair, but they didn't have it, so you can't get it right now.
Don't be like all upset if you couldn't get it, because as you could see, her hair was so shiny, but my hair is not so shiny, and I used it too. So
what'd you use with it?
I used this, and then I used the, can't believe it's not pumpkin. It's that time of year again.
Well, girl, you don't got no hold. That's 2 creams on top of each other. Where's something to like?
And then today I did this. Right here, I refreshed with the Nappy-licious, the refreshing spray, Sotanicals. And then, what else did I go? Oh, so then I started trying to do a little bit of finger coiling with the Twist Assist by Sotanicals, a twisting cream. But it's in the room. I don't have like everything in here. I thought we were going to take a field trip down the hallway, but I don't think we are. Like, we got plenty to talk about right here. I'm going to eat dinner. So, so use... My brain. So you said that this was a
toilet water. Bathroom water running.
Ratchet. Wait. My ring is caught on my
your hair? Okay.
Yes. Okay. Hold on.
Every strand counts.
Okay. Right now, seriously. So you said, I was like, no, Tam, like that's one of their rinse outs, but no, actually on the back it says that if you have like dry hair, you could like leave it in as a leave-in. So it can be. I thought it was like one of their kind of like only like normal conditioners. You put it in and you rinse it out, but no, you can also leave it in. Yeah. Because I always say like Sotanicals just has cornered the market on
But then like I also use Frizz Whiz, which is really good. I'll use the Frizz Whiz with the Alikay and the gel. But what's interesting is I guess I kind of have to fix what I said, but things are different, you know, with different lengths of hair or whatever. When my hair was in phase 1 when I first cut it, I was only using a mousse and a gel. Now, for some reason, my hair is shorter. I'm going in first with a leave-in, a mousse, and a gel. And I don't know why I started doing that, because I wasn't doing that before, but I like it. Maybe it's... Why do I feel like I need more product?
I don't know.
Maybe because my hair is shorter and I feel like my scalp is like right there. And so I don't want to start with mousse on my scalp. Like, I want to start with a leave-in kind of first to kind of get, you know, a nice something a little moisturizing on there, and then I'll go in with my mousse, and then I'll go in with my gel. I don't know why I do what I do. Maybe that's why I do what I do. My hair is shorter. It's closer to my scalp. I want to go in with something moisturizing first, but I wasn't doing that the first time when I first got it cut. I was going straight in with a mousse and a gel.
Oh, okay.
What I found though with this Eco Styler is that it's definitely not compatible with everything the way
No, it's not.
the pattern was. My pattern stronghold stays on deck as well as
so this is
on Jackie's.
This is not. What is this? A razor hold or something?
That's I haven't tried that yet on this. So I brought it to the forefront, but this was my favorite gel. I mentioned it in that video that I filmed about what the products I'm loving since my big chop. This I find is super compatible with a lot of things, but with the Eco Gel, I'm noticing like I'll be putting it in and then I'll start seeing white stuff flying, and I'm like, okay, so this doesn't go with this leave-in. This is not working. Like the other day I did. Okay. Oh, it was this, the As I Am, the Jamaica Black Castor Oil Curling Cream, and then only in certain places like here I'll definitely put gel or an edge control because I want a part. So I was putting it here and a little bit in the back so it lies flat and definitely on my sides, and I started noticing like white stuff. So I'm like, I'm trying to put Eco Gel on top of this As I Am product, and it was not mixing at all. So
is this medium hold? Because this is kind of opaque a little bit, in that other one's kind of
probably because this is stronghold, so that's probably medium hold, soft medium hold.
Yeah, it's like,
what is it? A curl?
It's a gel.
Oh, a curl gel. Yeah, I think that's like their soft medium hold one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So, and then I have a giant bucket over here. I'll just like turn it this way. Should we scoot this way? Like a giant bucket of
that we pull from. It's like there's just so much space on the shelves.
These are all my cleansers. So like all in here, I just leave like every cleanser that I like, and then I just kind of decide, like today I co-washed and I reached for the Curlsmith Curl Quenching conditioning wash, which is a fantastic co-wash.
Okay.
And I co-washed my hair today.
All right.
Again, still really no reason or rhyme of when I co-wash and when I shampoo and condition and when I clarify.
All right. So what else do? So my top shelf is. Hold on. Oops. All right. So some of my cleansers up here. So I have the WeDad Clarifying Cream Shampoo because I saw it the other day and I'm like, oh yeah, let me bring this to the forefront. So then I took this out, but you used it. I haven't used it yet, but remember, guys, I used to swear by this.
The nourishing one?
The ultra nourishing cleansing oil. Like, everyone can make a cleansing oil, and I have never seen a cleansing oil that has topped the WeDad one. So this is really good. Then I constantly keep this no orange one on so that my hair doesn't get this super, super, super brassy look. And it's just little by little fading. I only can kind of see like on the tips now a little bit, even though it looks like the whole head because maybe the lighting or something, but actually my hair is like.
Are we still canceling Diva because because they're sending like their shampoo that's like that has like no blue or something or no whatever, the blue one. So you want to try that?
I sure did. So I'm just like I'm like, you know,
and they got a new volumizing mousse I want to try.
Yeah,
so.
I know. We sure did jump on the Diva.
We sure did. They're like, hey.
Actually, when we jumped on it, we said that it didn't happen to us, but though we spoke on it because we felt like as a channel we should speak on it because it was a true experience for other people, never for us because we didn't use it enough. So so as a matter of fact, I think I do have. Oh yeah, here, because this is what I love, like melt into moisture. Like I love this conditioner, this deep conditioner. So I never canceled that.
So yeah.
Then this is a cleanser. This is the Nourishing Co-Wash. This is from.
I haven't tried that yet.
This is so good.
Is it?
Yeah, this has a lot of slip. This is from the Her Essentials line.
Can I sniff it? Does it smell like flowers?
It's kind of slightly, a little bit.
Oh, it smells like a baby girl.
Baby girl.
Yeah. Like a brand new, like newborn baby girl.
And this is like the kind of year when these scents come out. So like this sweet potato one, Honey's Handmade Sweet Potato Low Pool Co-Wash. I love this. It reminds me a lot of the what's that one? What I have in my hair now? The Can't Believe It's Not Pumpkin. Love that.
Okay.
So, and I tried this, guys, the other day. I loved this line.
The Goddess.
The Goddess, I've had it forever. I think people swore by it, right? When it first came out or
They
something?
did. Yeah, we're sinking back down our knees aren't what they used to be.
I know, right? This gave me a really good wash.
Okay, I haven't tried it yet. Again.
And my hair felt so clean, not stripped at all. I really loved it. I followed it up with this, but like by the end of the day, my hair was looking like this, basically. So
did you do it as a one and done?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's why.
I did. I don't know, but this is the way it was meant to be done,
Maybe
right?
some hole. Maybe need some hole, girl.
Yeah, I don't know, but
I'm staring at the MICHE pomegranate and honey. I think it's the custard and the leave-in. I used when my hair was a little bit longer when I first big chopped it, and I like it. So remember, I couldn't get it to work when my hair was longer, and I actually really liked it when my hair was shorter, and I wanted us to do a, you know, will it work now kind of video. Stuff that we didn't really like, you know, now it's been a while since we've used it. Will it work now? Because I think we filmed this video like 2 years ago.
Yes,
maybe like 2 years ago, and it didn't work. And so like I thought, like, stuff we filmed like, you know, 2 or more years ago, so we redo it and say, like, you know, will it work now? Or does it still work? If we liked it, does it still work? You know,
I think that's really like a good title, and I think it's a good project because.
What do you guys think? Would you be like,
does it still work?
Yeah. So like, does it still work? Stuff we used to rave about, like, oh my gosh, I love this.
Yeah.
You know, does it still work? So comment down below some products that you know we used to rave about, or like routines.
And
like,
if you want to know.
Yeah.
Do we still like it?
Does it still work? Because things really do go in and out. Like, remember, I was like heavy Aussie Moist. Like, I haven't used Aussie Moist definitely well over like a year and a half. I'm just not Aussie Moist in a very long time.
And this whole green line, I swore by it at the time. Still swear by it. That's why it's here. Even though there's tape like on these, that's because we each got a set.
Yep.
And mine behind is like little by little, like, you know, wearing out. So I just have like the backups in front, but in the back, like, this stuff is wearing out, and it's just so many products. I just didn't know where to put them, so I just kind of like put the whole green line up here. But the mousse, I'm so sorry now, I gave one of the mousses away. The mousse size.
The mousse size.
Yeah, because it's a really good mousse.
Yeah.
So let me not be too like greedy and selfish, because like this is a brand new one.
Okay.
So
that is the brand new one?
Yeah, I think the other one I gave
Remember the atomizer part or whatever? Like, comes out like interesting. Like, it doesn't come out like a foam. It comes out more watery, but that's the way it's supposed to come out.
Right. I do kind of remember that now.
It doesn't come out like when I do pump the Alikay, it's like it's like a nice foam, but that one's more watery.
Then the hair rinse. Yeah, I would put this in a spray bottle now. I think at the time I was like tipping my head over and pouring, and that's why it's just like
you go through a lot of product
floating around.
Right, girl? What is that?
What in the world?
I don't want to say mold, but is that mold?
I don't know. Let me see.
What is that?
I have no idea. It's like it's like a brand new. No, it doesn't look like mold. It looks almost like paint chips, which I don't know how paint chips can get in there. So I have no.
That's
clue.
not a new bottle though.
No, it's not a new bottle, so I don't know what that. Yeah, no,
That looks questionable. Though.
It's questionable. Anyway, so we'll just put this to the side. Like, we have to be able to.
That's definitely
away.
well over a year or more old too.
Everything's like fresh.
So things have expiration dates on them, but we only go by like texture and smell of products. So if something says it's only for 12 months, probably at 12 months we're not tossing it out, unless it smells bad or whatever. Like, this isn't any grocery store where we're like going through our products every day, taking inventory, what's old and what isn't. If we go to get something and it smells crazy, it's going in the garbage or it looks crazy. But, what did we get rid of the other day? The Design Essentials. It was like their almond.
You swore like it always felt like that, but I just felt like
some sort of like cream gel or something. It just looked real far gone.
From this line, right? The Design Essentials, the
almond and avocado
line.
So it was gone.
It was like the gel, the cream gel or something.
Yeah.
So it's just like a great big bottle, and I felt like it smelled different. You said it didn't really smell different.
It started to look different.
I think it smelled different because that just smells super, super, super sweet. And this is the same ingredient, almond and avocado. It doesn't smell like that gel did really. So,
guys, our Curl Mix Fresh came in from, I don't know how they do it. Is it, so like they're advertising one right now that's blueberries. But,
no way.
But people will probably get it next month. So is that considered next month's Curl Mix Fresh? Even though next month they'll be showing something else. So they're showing something this month that you can get, but you won't get it till next month. So is that considered September or October? Because this came in September, but they're advertising something new, but they were advertising this in August.
Yeah.
So like, how does that work? I don't know.
Has anybody tried this line, which is
the honey one?
Yeah.
I love the shampoo. The shampoo and the refresher spray, which is over there, and then the mud mask is up there. We haven't tried that yet. But I've tried both of these. They smell so good and like super fantastic. Both of them.
That line came out after the pineapple line.
Yes.
So we had the pineapple line here.
Which was also amazing.
Yeah.
If you're not signed up for Curl Mix Fresh, like I think you totally should. It's like a fun way to get like a box of products every month, you know, like just new products. And so
basically it's like the limited edition of, if you love Curl Mix, which we absolutely do, because here, so this stays on my shelf. I can't fit everything. I see you have the watermelon there.
Yeah, Curl Mix. Yes.
I gave you the unscented one because you love the unscented. I love the green. I love the red, even though the red has been discontinued, which is strength.
The repair.
The repair.
The repair one.
So I love the red one, and the blue one, just strengthening, I think.
Did you give me the blue one? I feel like you gave me a blue one. I have more colors. I have purple and blue.
The lavender is the moisturizer.
I think because we have so many like duplicates, like we have a lot of duplicates.
But
you gotta keep it on deck.
Yeah, upon deck. But this just stays here because I just love the green line.
Okay. But yeah, so this is what came out this month. The honey hydration. Yeah. Next month is blueberry, and I think it's some stylers and stuff. So I think an oil maybe. So definitely like follow Curl Mix, and like they announce what their Curl Mix Fresh is gonna be for the month, and like they give you like time to get it together, and like they'll have a release day where you can like go in, but they only make certain amounts. So like kind of like once it goes, it goes.
But by the time we talk about it, it's gone. Like,
well, I think the blueberry one is running right now, so not sure if they're sold out yet. They've been
talking about. How did you know to talk about it though? Like. You were on Instagram all the time.
Yeah,
right?
And I saw them posting about it, and so I think there's like an oil in it, and that's all I remember. But it is blue. Is it blueberry? Is it blackberry? Is it blackberry? It's one of them berries. It's a berry.
Okay.
Either blueberry or blackberry.
Okay.
But it looked really good. It looked good.
I can barely concentrate. I'm so busy just like scoping and looking and scoping and looking.
And a girl shopping. Like,
I know.
What can I use next on my next wash day?
So this is the hen tonight that I used that time, and then. Like the thing about Sotanicals is like you have to strike while they iron. I always say it's hot because 1 minute it's there, next minute it's not. So like I said, the Curl Supreme gone. This one time I got. There's just so many products over the years. So this one Aquaman. This is in leave-in, watery kind of leave-in.
I was gonna crack that open, but you hadn't opened it yet.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Like this stuff can be cracked open. I think I actually have. It just looks like I haven't.
Okay.
But, yeah, no. So this has been opened. This Old Faithful, this is not Sotanicals, but you know, we swear by this, the Restore and Repair.
At one point we couldn't get it, we couldn't find it on the ground or online, and then like they started appearing in the house again. I think we thought we ran out, but maybe we didn't. I found one in my room.
Yeah, like the beginning of like the whole coronavirus thing, we
Have
couldn't
you used
get
it?
Yeah, like mine's almost empty.
Okay, girl, lift up mine, girl. But don't get any ideas, because I'll know how much is in there. Even though, again, I'm not really refreshing. I wet my hair.
Yeah.
I will put my head in the sink every day and wet it. That's what I do.
Yeah, it's a little fuller than mine, but it's not like it's like these are the last 2 bottles.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's it. Now, someone commented on our video when we did the interview with our stylist, and they were like, "Did your stylist give you any tips on how to like refresh your hair or whatever?" Like, what more can people say? Like, sleep on a satin pillowcase, wear a bonnet, wherever. But still, like my hair, there's no hair basically. So no matter how I'm sleeping on my back, I'm sleeping on my side, like whatever. Like my hair is gonna get flat, and I guess I could like spray either way. Even if I'm spraying a refresher spray, my hair is getting significantly wet because there's no hair.
Yeah. So, people can kind of like guide you a little bit, walk you like kind of through like their journey, but it doesn't necessarily, you can't necessarily adopt what people say because it may not work for you. Like what works for you so will not work for me. Your shine from your hair, I swear by it, I say it, I'm going to stick by it. That's my story, I'm sticking by it. It's a brand new Big Chop. My curls were just as shiny and luscious and all that with the Big Chop. As your hair stays on your head, the longer it stays, the drier it gets.
Even if you don't highlight and stuff. So like someone said you should put some blonde in your hair, and like I just don't want to color my hair or bleach it or do anything. Like definitely for a while. A while. Like I like my dark hair. I like my natural hair color. I definitely want to let it grow out significantly when I'm ready to start letting it grow out.
I think it's environmental exposure because if you look at the roots have no dye in it now, but it's still very thick, very textured. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but like yours is just kind of like soft. It's like almost like baby hair. And I had baby hair at one point when I Big Chopped, and there's doggy. But after a while, your hair stays on your head, and then the elements, the elements change. It's like grown up. It's like grown up adult hair. It's like
so my hair will be looking like not so shiny in a little while.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, and like, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, like, my hair is this big and it's textured. Like, you couldn't like do this. You couldn't do the Macy Gray look because it wouldn't hold. This is too soft right now.
So, do you ever think that you're going to? People want to know. Do you ever think that you are going to cut your hair down and start over? Cut the highlights out, all that.
I don't necessarily cut the highlights out because the highlights, it doesn't reflect here because it looks too bright, but the highlights are, you can see like they're all, to me, they're at the tips, right?
Yeah.
The highlights. So I don't
know
know
if
I would, I don't know if I would do it for that. I think.
It's a long tip. But
right.
Basically at the tips.
I still think I'm going to continue to let my hair grow out unless, like, I'm going to go through what I went through last winter when the seasons change, the hair starts shedding, and I felt like I was experiencing that a few weeks ago. However, when I did this, which is for strength, it says one use and you have 15 times stronger hair. After that, and I didn't even do the Afro G yet. I'm getting around to doing that because I felt like my hair was shedding, but it really kind of stopped. I mean, to me, it was really, really shedding to the point of like last year when we were sitting in the camera looking busted, telling you guys, like, just showing you the strings that was coming out. And I'm like, this has got to be the weather because I'm still doing the vitamins, all that, but yet it's starting. It's got to be the season.
You never stopped the vitamins?
Nope.
Okay. Guys, I've actually stopped the vitamins probably for a few months now, at least 2 or 3 months. I stopped the vitamins, then I cut my hair, and I guess I don't want my hair to grow back fast. And we saw like them curls with vitamins, them things work. Your hair starts growing, and I keep going getting haircuts, and my hair is growing out. Like, I don't want to speed it up.
I have to say, I wasn't as consistent.
Okay.
So yeah,
but then it also helps with the health of your hair, and this is like the fresh hair growing out of my head. So I'm thinking like, should I be taking it just to help the overall health of my hair, the hair that's like growing out now? But I also don't want to speed up the process because it really like makes your hair grow. Those vitamins like are no joke. Your hair starts growing out of your head very quickly. So
yes. So you might as well just turn them on over to me because
girl, I don't have any. Girl, I haven't bought any.
You don't have any?
No, I don't have any. Oh wait, maybe I have a box. I think I might have one box. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I don't feel like ordering any right now. I need something like it's almost like like when you do like prenatal, like for women that do prenatal, like the whole time like you're pregnant, your hair like it's just blossoming, it's flowing, it's beautiful, but like those like first like probably about the 4-month mark after you have the baby, I lost so much hair. I think it's just like all of the beautiful hair that grows. Well, eventually I guess maybe it sheds. So that's what I always kind of like thought. Maybe because my hair grew so much all throughout like the summer and everything, maybe it's time like to shed because it always seems like it's seasonal shedding.
Well, we're shedding hair anyway, right?
Yeah. I don't know. It just seemed like it was just a lot, but it kind of like stopped. But I have to admit, I have to say, no, I wasn't as consistent. And also the way I was doing the drops and the morning stuff, like it was the morning stuff I was putting
the elixirs and the boosters.
Yeah, I kind of like didn't do that throughout the summer as much as I should. So I started that again.
Okay. So funny how you could turn those on over to me. Because I work with Ulta, like I guess Ulta sent out my name and address to like all the different companies that are in Ulta. So sometimes I'll just get random boxes, like PR boxes from companies that I'm like, so they must have gotten my address from Ulta. And so today we got one from Dermalogica. It was like this big PR box filled with like skincare. And you were like, oh, you don't need any of this. Like, you don't need any of this. And like,
that's why I'm like, okay, this side is for you because this is like baby skins, like pre-cleanse and like cleansers. I'm like, okay, that's okay. But anything with vitamin C or firming, I'm like, okay, you're not there yet to hand over that kind of stuff to me.
So funny. But I have found a skincare routine that I love. I've been using Indie Lee.
Yeah.
Their brightening cleanser and their, oh my gosh, what is it? It's like this toner. It's one of their toners. What's it called? It's like C something. It's like in a spray, and I think it's like yellowish, and like there's squalene oil.
Oh.
It's been keeping my skin together, and they have like a little acne spot thing, and that was sent a while ago, and it's like all I've been using. I've been using that, switching between that and Folane, and that's what's been keeping my skin good because being a teacher, I always have masks on.
Yes, those
people's
masks.
skin is like on their way out, and I'm like, not mine.
Yeah.
Like I come home, I wash my face, like no joke.
Yeah, they call that like mascane or something, like acne.
People's chins are breaking out, their cheeks are breaking out.
Okay, so because I had like one like right here, like at the corner of my, like one right here, like I'm like, okay, never break out.
I mean, I won't say that I haven't broken out, but I feel like it's not as bad as it could be, and for the most part, like my skin is super clear. But I mean, I have like one like here, and then there's one that comes and goes on my chin. I feel like it's better than what some people are experiencing.
So if you're experiencing that, it's probably from these masks.
Yeah, so we got to get some good skincare on deck. I definitely do toners and acne toners.
You had something up there that it doesn't like smell the best, but it's like natural, almost like salicylic acid.
Was it the acne
It's
spot?
The spot.
The folane one. It's the folane one. And
I mean, talk about like shrunk it like overnight. And, and I'm thinking normally I use like the Clean and Clear, and it like burns the heck out of it, and it turns it red, and eventually kind of like it fades. But that stuff like overnight, and it said it had like tree bark or
so it's like super clean products.
Yeah,
and so it's it does have salicylic acid in it though.
Oh, okay.
Right? Is that what? It does have.
Let me grab it because it's just like
but it has.
Okay.
Okay. Guys, don't make fun of my pants. It has natural salicylic acid in it.
That's right. Natural salicylic acid. Yeah.
So it says powered by 10% willow bark extract and a natural source of BHA salicylic acid, alcohol free.
Okay.
And so the company is Folane, and they have a really good like charcoal cleanser, and then they have a great I think it's like their mattifying moisturizer, I think it's called, but it's not drying. Their oil control line, and then this is their clarifying spot gel.
Yeah.
So I've been getting a lot of like little skincare collabs on Instagram. So like some amazing skincare is like coming through this house. Like Strivectin came, and Folane came.
I remember back in the day,
and my skin's been looking right. Like these products are so good.
Yeah, no, back in the day when Strivectin came out, who knows Strivectin? Like Strivectin was everything. It was almost like miracle creams and things. I could not believe it when I saw it in the house the other day. And I'm like,
especially don't let it say like brightening or anti-wrinkle. You will take it
or
immediately.
Vitamin C. Yeah.
What came like a Dermalogica thing? It says 3 times the vitamin C like compared to competitors. You're like, yeah, I'll be taking that serum, vitamin C serum.
And I overdid it with this Strivectin. It was like these brightening pads. I love them. They're exfoliating. Yeah. But use them wisely.
They're daily reveal exfoliating pads.
Yeah.
They say gentle enough for daily use. Yes. And so I'm like, what were you doing? You're like, well, I was doing it in the morning, in the afternoon, and night. I'm like, that's not what they said. Like, what's so daily?
When I saw some vitamin C, and then it felt like little scrubbies on it, guys. I went off, but
we gotta do a skincare video, which we've been saying for the last 3 years.
But no, so that
there's some good skincare up in here. I got a little bit of the Ordinary up there I'm looking at. Yeah. I love the Ordinary caffeine drops. I put them under my eye. Yeah. Love it. I feel like I should put it in the refrigerator though, because I feel like cold things should go under the eye.
Probably so. Yeah. No, you've really been kind of like hooking me up with the skincare, whether you know it or not. And then you gave me all of the L'Oreal.
The L'Oreal stuff.
Yeah, that was good stuff too. I mean, there's just so many things that come in the house because you are the Ulta girl, right? For Connecticut.
Girl.
Oh my gosh, like I'm so blessed. Like how long is that going on for?
A year, girl.
Yeah, okay.
A year.
I'm so blessed. Yeah, I love it.
Again, guys. So thank you much for hanging out with us. I don't even know. We were just like, we haven't put anything out. Let's just touch base, talk products, Kiki with the MADCURLS fam.
Let's just see if there's anything else.
There's just been like a lot going on, which is always a lot. Everyone has a lot going on. Like, I've been teaching. Well, I was already teaching full time, but I don't know. I'm actually like staying in a position right now because a teacher left because her mom passed, and so she's been gone for like 3 or 4 weeks. But at this point, and I took over her class, and yesterday I was like, you know what? I think I want to quit teaching. I'm like, I don't know if this is for me. Like, this is so much, and I kind of had my first teacher breakdown. Like, it's just so much.
I heard you today though. You sounded like so teachery. I was so proud of you because I was in the kitchen doing like the preliminaries for tonight's dinner, and you were kind of like monitoring the kids that were taking a test, and one by one, like you could see the age group. I mean, the constant repetition. You kept saying, mute your mic, and then you'd unmute it because they'd ask a question, and they all asked the same question, and just like the patience that you had. And but you sounded like super teachery, and
because like the kids are in school Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, Friday, but everybody's at home on Wednesday. So today was a Wednesday, and so all the kids in my class, I teach 6th and 7th grade math. So I gave everybody a quiz today. And so all the kids had to, come on to like the Google Meet, which is basically like a Zoom. I don't know what kind of different video things different districts use, but we use Google Meets. And they all had to come onto the Google Meet, but they had to stay on the Meet, mute your mics, and take their quiz. And you just like kept hearing me like, mute your mics. Okay, no, when you're done, like you do this. Like I just kept saying the same thing like over and over and over again.
It's the oddest thing though, for those that have children, you can completely relate to it. But for those that don't have children, like say if my grandparents were alive, it would be the oddest thing to see. Like this morning, you saw them all heads down, and it looked like a Zoom meet, and all the kids, like that is today's classroom. It's just the oddest thing because of this COVID, how the world has just been turned upside down, you know, unbelievable. And
but it was just, I mean, if you are a teacher or you have kids, you know, with teachers, like, you know, really like thank your teachers, be appreciative of your teachers. If you are a teacher, like I totally feel like it's a lot. It's a lot of, you know, multitasking, and it's just, you know, you got to think of the kids in class or online, or if you have stuff that's always been set up for kids in class, now you got to transfer it all online and figure out how to engage kids online, and it's just a lot. I was like, I don't remember, like, say during student teaching, I'm like being this exhausted, like I'm like my soul and my spirit, I'm like, is just tired. I am just exhausted.
Well, not even like
all the time.
Teachers, absolutely, to me at the top of the pyramid, but parents. I mean,
Parents
I am
too.
so glad I'm not a parent of a school-age child, because parents really have to go back to school. How, like, do parents do it? I just know, oh my God, that would have been the last thing. I could barely do like homework with you guys. I just didn't have like the patience to do it. That's just one area where I have to say I was big fail. I just could not do homework with you guys. My patience was just I just didn't have the patience for it, because like you guys just seemed like to be able to get the knowledge in your head, and it was just like I just couldn't. So I can't even imagine teaching all the subjects, or like kind of like overseeing.
Maybe depending on the subject, because you used to write the heck out of some papers for me in high school. Like, girl, you could write some English papers. You could really write, or if I wrote it, like I'm like, you check this over and like you tweak it a little bit.
Yeah,
like,
no, I'm totally.
You're totally a writer, but if it was like I try to put some like pre-algebra, algebra in front of you, or some geometry, like you'd be like,
no, I definitely proofread. I don't do any like any of that Grammarly or anything like that, because I am far smarter than Grammarly ever could be. So and it's.
No, but seriously, you have to be careful with that, because like it might not catch like there, theirs, and theirs, and like because I'm like, well, there is a word, but it's the wrong there that is there, you know.
To me, it's always a computer. So if you have to read in the context of the sentence, so if it says like Taylor read this book, if you put R-E-D in there, maybe it'll catch that. But read is a word, but maybe it'll catch it in the context of the sentence. But sometimes it won't catch certain words in the context of the sentence. I don't like. I heard somebody the other day say continually or continuously. Like, which one do you use? That kind of stuff. But I always just kind of like research and do it. I just don't rely on machines, because I feel like
you're not going to catch everything.
No, you really kind of have to like know the different. And then I have to go to Google, and then I have to find out why do you use continually, or why do you use continuously, and when do you use these words, and it's a lot. So God bless parents that are doing this, and teachers. Oh my God.
I mean, I went back to be, you know, I was a substitute, and then, you know, a YouTuber, and I was like, I feel like YouTube is just really falling off. I was like, because I'm exhausted when I get to work. I'm like, I'm tired. Like, I'm exhausted. I can't put on a full face of makeup and sit here and like do a hair tutorial or something. So I was like, no, in a few weeks when this is all over, and, you know, like the actual like lead teacher comes back, and I can go back to like what I was doing, because I love being in a school, I love being around kids, I love being around teachers, but being the full-time classroom teacher is not something that I wanted to do right now. But that job was, you know, bestowed upon me, like, hey, we need you to step in for this teacher, you can do it, you're certified, so we need you to do it. And so I started doing it, like, you know, short notice, like no preparation, no nothing, and it's a lot. So, but it's coming to an end in a few weeks. So excuse us if, you know, our videos are inconsistent, if our lives are inconsistent. By Friday, I'm like, I want to get in my bed and watch Disney Plus. I don't want to sit on live. I'm like, I'm tired.
And I kind of hold your lead, because though I'm just like, oh my gosh, we have to do this. Oh my gosh, we have to do this. But I'm just like, you know, you're the one that's going out here. You're the one that's doing that. So
because we know, like, financially, like YouTube, it's YouTube, and it's like me working like that. That keeps it together. I'm like, we're letting YouTube like really, really go. But we appreciate those people that watch our videos, let the ads run, all that kind of stuff, because like that's still like our financial income. It is YouTube. So I'm like, I know, like, we're letting it slip. I'm like, you know, we're gonna be burnt at the end of the month. I was like, I'm trying, you know, it's just a lot.
This video kind of like evolved because I take the lead of other YouTubers that I love to watch, and they just kind of like put content out there. They come up with like these really innovative titles, and I'm just happy just to see the YouTuber on there and just like what they're doing. Anything that they're putting out there, I'm watching, because I just happen to love that YouTuber. So I love kind of like beauty gurus. Like one of the ones I like, her name is Smoky Glow. I love watching Smoky Glow. She's fun, and she just talks about makeup. She has so many videos about makeup, her favorites, her least favorites, her like the least favorite packaging, like, you know, like why I didn't buy this. I mean, all of her videos, I'm like, oh good. I look at the time, like 24 minutes. I'm like, oh good, this is gonna be a long one. So if you like a YouTuber, you pretty much will watch whatever they put out there. You know, that like within reason. To me, this is like fun, because this is a hair channel. We're talking about hair products. We're here. We're explaining our hair, like why we're doing what we're doing, you know, and just kind of like products. Like you guys always want to know what we're using and stuff. So I said this is kind of like a preliminary because guys, we are like rounding towards the end of the year.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
It's coming to an end.
Yeah.
Favorites and least favorites and all that kind of stuff. And since you're talking about YouTubers you like to watch, I've been like binge watching Shelly's Curls vlogs. Like I know y'all watch Shelly's Curls up here. She's the curly hair. She has curly hair and she has a channel. And I just love her vlogs. I love her house. I love her dog. Like, because she does YouTube full time, and so she kind of takes us through her days or like what she does. Everything is so aesthetically pleasing, and she's just so fun to watch. And like at night, I'll just get in bed and like I'm like, ooh, a vlog. Okay, I haven't seen this one. I've been watching her, and she has her dog Milo, and like she'll talk to him in Spanish, and I just think it's the funniest thing.
I know.
She'll be like, Milo, and I can start talking in Spanish, and it's so funny. Like, so like she's really been like. I really have been enjoying her videos, and like that's how I unwind at night is even if I've seen the video, like I'll watch it again. Like I've really enjoyed her vlogs. So like if you like enjoy, I know you guys do that with like on our channel. Like if you'll watch stuff over and over and over, and over again, and we definitely have the content on here, like over 400 and something videos. So.
Yeah, I know. I'll go back. I started going way back to the beginning of Smokey Glow's channel, and then Raven Elise. I love watching Raven Elise. Yeah, 'cause, like you really love what Raven Elise.
I started watching Alyssa Ashley. Remember a few weeks ago, I'm like, do I have hooded eyelids? But like I like her stuff. She has something called like makeup therapy where she'll just talk about like real life things while she's like just putting makeup on. It's not about the makeup. Like she'll just be doing the makeup, but it's like a voiceover, and she's just talking about like confidence or like self confidence, just like different things. And I like her makeup therapy videos. So I've been watching her.
Put your channels down below so we know
who are you watching, so we can go find. Because I've really been looking for new channels and stuff to watch.
I need good crime channels because I love, as you guys know, I love Eleanor Neal and I love Georgia Marie. So put some crime channels down below. And definitely kind of like vlogs, like lifestyle kind of vlog. That's like anything like the Ace film. Like I don't like those kind of like those big waste of time channels. And going on.
Yeah,
but
people who are more relatable, like just more real, kind of like more real, not super flashy or like like whatever. Even though like some people be getting mad at people's lives, like but if they worked for it, and who was this? Her name was like Nabala. Is she Indian? She's like a makeup YouTuber, but then she also, I don't know if you guys seen her on TikTok, but she has like pockets of peace. And it's like she does these things. She's like, hi, like I'm so glad you're here. And like her house is gorgeous. Like I think she's Indian. I think don't quote me. Her husband is white, and they have like this really like beautiful life and house and this and that. And I guess people were like coming for her, like making fun of her, but she'd be like, hi, thanks for being here. Like she'll show how she makes her drinks, and it's like this 1-minute TikTok every day called Pockets of Peace, and just things that make her happy, like we're building a pool and this and that. And people like started making fun of her for her videos, like basically they were haters, like jealous of her life, and like they're mad. They're like, this is so tone deaf right now, we're in a pandemic. Like, she can't help but the life she lives. And so she like posted this video basically crying, and people were bullying her because of the things she has in her life. Like, and she's like, I grew up poor, this and that. Like, I worked for everything I have this beautiful life because I worked for it. And people were coming for her, like, we don't want to see this kind of thing, your beautiful house and your beautiful aesthetics.
Sometimes people want to escape. Like, you don't feel like I saw Raven Elise yesterday, her and her mother bought a BMW. And so, like don't hate. Like, I mean, Raven Elise, how long has she been on YouTube?
Years.
Forever.
Yeah, years.
Okay? And I think her mother turned in her car. She had 200,000 miles on it, and it was just like this ugly brown. Like who does a brown car anymore? Like the brown was like kind of like so dated looking. You could tell like it was a dated car. So why can't people get things? Like,
no, people really get upset, like, and especially people are like, you've been rich your whole life. She's like, I haven't been rich my whole life. Like, I worked for everything I have. And so she's like, I can't help it. I'm showing you my pockets of peace, and I happen to have, a beautiful house and nice, like, all these, what are those things? Those, what do you keep your makeup brushes in? What are those cups? Those,
those eyelash? Like,
no, not the one with the eyelash. The other ones, like
the mason
jars.
Oh, okay.
Like, her whole thing is like mason jar-ish, and it's just white aesthetics, and it's just, her house is so nice. They're building a pool and this and that.
What is your opinion on that, guys? Like, during this time, this unprecedented time, do you take offense to that? People that are just constantly showing their wealth and their goods and their prosperity, or do you relate more to people that are suffering basically the way we all are, or do you not care? Do you escape when you see people with things?
Yeah, like, how do you feel? Like, I can't imagine being a hater. Like, I mean, people were really coming for, like, making fun of her. Like, this is so tone deaf. It's like, why? How is it tone deaf? Yeah. I mean, she's making a coffee. Like, she can't help it if her jars are nice and her house is nice. Like, I'm confused.
Sometimes it's something to aspire to. Other times, like, like, I'm not trying to aspire to things. I'm happy for people that have that, but like, I'm not trying to aspire to like the top of the heap, you know, because like you have to like do a lot of work. Maybe I just don't want to like work that hard to be at the top of the heap. Like, like we're at the level like where we're comfortable right now. If we want more, then we do more.
Yeah, because we want more, like, work for more, do more, whatever that looks like, you know?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Y'all let us know who you're watching, what you're watching, how you feel. There was something that came out. I told you the other day about an influencer or a YouTuber who said he gave away $150,000 and people were like, you're a millionaire. Like, you could have done so much more. It's like, he doesn't have to give away money to anybody. Like, you don't have, like, I mean, he doesn't have to donate. And people are like, you could have done more. It's like, well, what did you give? Have you given anything? Have you given more than $150,000? And they're like, what? He's a millionaire. He could have given more than that. And it's just
horrible.
I can't.
The sense of entitlement.
So we're just kind of rambling at this point, but this is what we do.
This is what we do. So we just wanted to stop by and say hi, and we're still here, and this is like kind of like our project that we're doing now. We're just trying anything and everything. And literally, like every day we're trying something different.
That just reminded me of the time I went to a church, and I was kind of new to church, and this guy took me to a church as a date. And the preacher was like told the ushers to close the doors, and he's like, I'm gonna lay hands on anything and everything in here. And I was terrified. Like, I didn't know, like, I was new to church and I didn't even know it. I was like, I literally was there like shaking, and he was like, you know, you got the Spirit all over you. That's the Holy Ghost. And I was like, sir, I'm scared.
And then he had the microphone on. Yeah. And then he like, you push the button, like, sir, can you please remove the microphone? Like, he really felt like he had like somebody that was gonna like break out
and fall out or something. But like, I didn't even know what any of that was at the time.
Petrified.
I was so scared. He's like, you know, I didn't know what they were gonna like have me do, and I wasn't used to that. You know, I was brand new to church. I'd never seen anything like that before, and so he was just like yelling. He's like, I'm gonna lay hands on anything and everything in here. Lock the doors. Like, nobody's leaving. I was so scared. I mean, now, like, you know, we went to like a Pentecostal church for like or apostolic for 10 years. Like, you know, I've seen like, you know, black preachers and like the preaching and the jumping on like pianos and bleachers and like really preaching. Like, I can appreciate that now, but at the time, like, I was like, I'm gonna get out of here. I was like, I don't know. I literally like ran. Like, I was terrified. I didn't know what was going on, but because you said anything and everything, it reminded me of that. And I'll never forget that. Like, he was like, yeah, like he took me on a date to church, and the preacher was like hardcore.
Yeah, then you came home, you were terrified.
I was so scared.
You know, I'm like, they locked you in the church?
Like, yeah, like they told the ushers to lock the door. He's like, I'm laying hands on anything and everything in here.
And then you were so scared. Then he found you.
He did, okay, yeah, because he really was. Yep, he really was laying hands on everybody. He was like basically you. And so like I went up, and he was like, you know, I feel the Spirit on you. I feel it. And I'm like, sir, please remove the microphone. What was I? I think I was a junior in high school, and I was terrified. I was petrified. I didn't know what they were getting ready to have me do, and I was so scared. I didn't understand. All right.
You didn't understand. Okay, guys.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up and comment down below I made it if you made it this far. It's one of our long MADCURLS videos. I see it 46 minutes.
Oh my god.
So, thank you so much for watching and hanging out with us, and
we shall see you in our next video.
See you in our next video.
All right.
Bye.